Surprise! Welcome to this no frills video. But with me today, I have Steve Young from the Steve Young 74 channel. Steve, we'll be back in a minute right after this intro. Hang on. It's Jan from New York City. My channel name is Jan from New York City. Saves money. I love helping people keep some more of their own hard-earned money. With me today, thank you so much, Steve Young from the Steve Young 74 channel for being here. Anybody familiar with my channel will also be familiar with the Steve Young channel. He has a wonderful random channel, but many times he talks about saving money and he has a lot of tips and tricks and everything else. Steve, thank you for being here today. You know what I want to talk to the
Mhm.
folks about today, Steve? It occurred to me that there are ways to save money and there are ways to save money. Steve, should I start with something that you've done over time, or would you like me to begin with what I wanted to mention? You let me know.
Well, the only place I really know where to start, I had actually told this story before, but I mean, I'll gladly tell it again because it's relevant now, even then, and I'm sure it was relevant even 20, 30, 40 years back, is this. Every morning for about 4 days a week, I used to enjoy going through drive-through at Dunkin' Donuts. I used to go and get a large coffee. At the time, this was back in 2020, I believe it was 2019. A large cup of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts was coming in at 257 a cup. So if you think about how much I probably spent right around 11 and some change, almost $12 in a week. I don't have
Wow.
I don't have the exact figure, but it would be right around 1150, 1170, I think. I don't know, whatever the number would be. But I stopped and thought to myself, no, Steve, for almost $12 and still have some money put back in your pocket, you can go to the store or even online, and I'll mention the name of the company, Amazon, and you could order a decent quality coffee for a lot less than $12. I could make a lot more cups and enjoy it just as much, if not better, than the Dunkin' Donuts. So that's what I started doing. I give up the Dunkin'. It's not that it was a habitual addiction type thing. No, no, no. It wasn't like that. But I put a stop to going to Dunkin' Donuts.
Hmm.
Just went. I actually went back and started making my own coffee again. I saved at least $5 paying out what I would pay. But keep in mind, I also got a lot more cups of coffee from a bag of ground coffee that I could make versus the four that I was getting during the week going to Dunkin' Donuts.
So you're getting more bang for your buck. And here's where a lot of people don't think, oh, okay, it's just an innocent cup of coffee or a donut here, there, whatever. But let's do this. Let's pretend. Now, I'm not saying that you went for this thing $12 weekly every single week. I'm not saying that you did. But there might be a viewer or a listener out there that doesn't recognize that if they're spending, let's say, let's just make it for an even number sake for math purposes. Let's say they're spending $10 a week innocently, not thinking straight. Times that by 1 year, there are 52 weeks in a year. That person is literally kerplunking $520 flat down the drain per year just on that one activity. Now you said that you swapped it out for getting a good quality bag of coffee. And not only that, you have increased the amount of the coffee that you're capable of getting because you got that bag. That was great, Steve.
Yes, that's right. And when it comes to coffees, I know several different brands that I like. I'm not loyal to just one. You know, my brands do range. I can do a brand called Lavazza,
Yeah.
Lavazza. That's a good one. Javalia, 8 o'clock. And Bustelo, Medaglia de Oro. It's a wide range, and I even like a couple of German coffees as well. Melitta is one,
Right.
and another one is called, I can't pronounce it, but it's spelled TCHIBO, and you can buy it again back on that website, Amazon. And I'm actually highly considering getting that again because the last time I purchased it was back in 2015, and I do remember all of us at the time liking it. So and even if I pay 9, 10, $11 for that coffee, but look how much more cups I'm going to earn from that coffee comparing it to the Dunkin' Donuts trip.
That's really amazing. Steve, on this morning video, I don't know if you had an opportunity to hear it, but I made a recent purchase through Amazon e-gift cards that I have accumulated. And I just want to mention the method more than anything else because I get into the purchase on the other video. I purchased a washer with a spin dry attached to it. And the thing is, I accumulated these Amazon e-gift cards. People have a tendency, sometimes they get one gift card and right away, all they want to do is immediately spend it. I'm not knocking it, I'm not putting it down. But what I did, and I found it fascinating, Steve, that people were like, well, what did you get? What did you get? Like right away, assuming just because I had a few gift cards here and there that I accumulated, that I have to get something. Just because a person has the funds doesn't mean they quote have to spend it. This is where I think a lot of people get into trouble financially. On purpose, I said, you know what, Jen? When you hit a certain number, you have your eye and been having your eye on this portable washing machine. You want to know what I spent normally a week, Steve? $20 a week to have my outside laundry done. No, no more. I said, I am on purpose looking for ways to save money, to keep money, because that is my philosophy. And I said, yes, you don't want to go to public laundry. And yes, you cannot have the official hookup because, the building rules where I am. But this type of portable washing machine is totally acceptable and I could do it. So I'm working within all the ranges that I could work with. The only thing that I would send off to the regular public laundry mat would be, let's say, like a heavy comforter, heavy blanket, but everything else, literally, because I kept reading reviews upon reviews, can go in that washer. You know what, Steve? I did the math. I'd be saving close to $1,200 a year,
Hmm.
just like that person with the $520 a year savings, with the alternate coffee changes. I think that is, a really, really significant changes, both of them.
Yeah.
So I think you did a good thing just by like examining just like little habits and stuff like that. Hey Steve, you got a pretty good show coming up tomorrow at 1:30 in the afternoon on Saturday.
Right. We will be on it, and it has to do with definitely consider tuning in because it has to do with like some kitchen hacks and ways that to save money in the kitchen. So definitely be on the lookout for that. It's at 1:30, as you mentioned. It is not a premiere, it'll just be a standalone. But we do give good insight. We share some information with all of you. And I do
It's
highly
well
recommend.
worth your time. And I'm not
It
just saying it
is.
because
It
I
is.
happen to be on the show. It's well worth the time. Steve gave some really tremendous savings hacks tomorrow.
Yeah.
And don't miss out. It'll be at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon, Saturday afternoon, Eastern. So, and by the way, Steve does have a Recipe Tuesday show every single Tuesday afternoon at some point in the morning, usually around 8 o'clock. Okay, but always keep a lookout. Very importantly, that everyone who's viewing this video does this on both channels. What do you got to do? Watch it. To subscribe, click like, and to share this video. And Steve, it is very important to remind everyone to click on the notification bell. Just because people are used to Recipe Tuesdays or Saturdays or Thursday shows on your channel or the 5 a.m. shows Monday through Friday on my channel, we have sometimes come up with other uploads. We would not want you to miss them if you enjoy both of our comments. Hey,
No,
something I meant content. Steve, I want to thank you for your time. Do you have anything you'd like to add to the show?
yeah, I do, because when you went and clicked on your little ding ding, I thought you were going to end the show, but I do have something else to say.
Sure.
Um, I will put in my community tab, so please, all of you, do go over and check my community tab periodically, because I do post there about upcoming, you know, videos that may be coming up on a certain day, that day, the following day. So I do keep all of you up to date on what's going on and what's to come. So
Yes.
do check out my community tab. Do check it out. I'm going to be posting there about tomorrow as well. So the message is definitely out there.
That's awesome, Steve. Thank you very much for your time. And thanks everybody for tuning in. But you want to know what I really think? I think all of us should do what this lady does.